March 1st, 2024 Daily Bread. Passage, John chapter 5, verse 1 through 15. Key verse 6. Title, Do You Want to Get Well? Sometime later, Jesus went up to Jerusalem for one of the Jewish festivals. Now there is in Jerusalem, near the sheep gate, a pool, which in Aramaic is called Bethesda, and which is surrounded by 5 covered colonnades. Here a great number of disabled people used to lie: the blind, the lame, the paralyzed. One who was there had been an invalid for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, "Do you want to get well?" "Sir," the invalid replied, "I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I am trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me." Then Jesus said to him, "Get up, pick up your mat, and walk." At once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. The day on which this took place was a Sabbath. And so the Jewish leaders said to the man who had been healed, "It is the Sabbath. The law forbids you to carry your mat." But he replied, "The man who made me well said to me, 'Pick up your mat and walk.'" So they asked him, "Who is this fellow who told you to pick it up and walk?" The man who was healed had no idea who it was, for Jesus had slipped away into the crowd that was there. Later, Jesus found him at the temple and said to him, "See, you are well again. Stop sinning, or something worse may happen to you." The man went away and told the Jewish leaders that it was Jesus who had made him well. Daily Bread Message. Many sick people around the pool of Bethesda lay in hopes of being the recipients of supernatural healing. Jesus saw an individual of 38 years there and asked him, "Do you want to get well?" Jesus was not asking for permission to heal him. He instead wanted to know the man's true desire for healing after being invalid for 38 years. Jesus wants to set us free from the miseries and disabilities that bind us, but he cannot help those who do not have the desire to be free. When Jesus saw a seed of desire, he told the man to get up and pick up his mat and walk. The man obeyed Jesus and was healed. Jesus can set us free from the sins and failures as we come to him in faith and trust in his saving power. The Jewish leaders saw the healing instead of praising God. However, they accused the man of breaking the Sabbath. 1 minute after receiving Jesus' life-giving work, the man got into trouble. Jesus found the man later and warned him to stop sinning. Jesus' concern was not only physical, but salvation-oriented. After receiving Jesus' grace, we need to seek, know, and follow Jesus continually. Prayer. Lord, heal my besetting sins as I obey your words. Help me seek Jesus and obey his words. One word, I want to get well.